What is going on, Kaspa Army? Guys, I hope that you're having a great day. The CPI data just came out, is exactly what everybody expected. I would assume that that means there's going to be a lot of volatility in the market for the next several hours. The time of this, it's about 7:50 a.m. Chicago time. So we'll see how this market reacts. It's been going up and down for about 20 minutes right now. Little undecided about which direction, but you know that I gave you some information yesterday about where I thought Kaspa was going to go, and I could not have been more wrong if I tried. Now, it looks like it's going to come back down to that range that I said yesterday, but I didn't think it was going to spike upwards a little bit. It did spike up a little bit. 200 SMA is where it bounced off of. I don't know if I told you that, but we're going to look at the charts. You're going to get an idea, and then we're going to talk about GhostDAG because, again, I'm just learning about this and trying to figure my way through Kaspa. Hopefully, this is going to help you do the same thing. Now, first, when we look at this chart, we see we're on a sell signal right now. Now, what I said yesterday was I thought that this was going to kind of come down here into this point of control range. And the risk that you have sometimes in crypto is that you find a new value area high, value area low when you're looking at shorter time frames. 30-minute time frame, great trading time frame, and it doesn't seem like this played out optimally as I would have thought. Now, when I get over here into the 1 hour, it actually would appear to be playing out perfectly if I'm doing this on a long-term basis on this 1 hour, because even though it didn't come down here, you can see that right there, it did go up into the value area high, wicking right over the top of the value area high. By the way, perfect, just a perfect entry point right here for a nice leverage play, and it's coming down. Most probably coming down, hopefully, into that 41.6 range. That's the goal if you are doing trading on this. And where it's sitting right now, there is a pocket right here. So if it slips down here, then you're going to see a rapid move probably into this range right about here at 43 cents, and then hopefully gets rejected down to the point of control. Don't enter a trade at the point of control and wait for it to move in one direction or the other. And once you find that direction, which could be down to the value area low or value area high. But once it moves, then enter your trade at that point. Don't get wrecked with a pie in the sky dream of some random crazy thing happening. Now, again, sell signals. We got a bearish divergence on the 30-minute. On the 1 hour, we've got, it looks like we're not forming a bearish divergence yet. And if we are, you can make it. You've got to make a wild argument for that kind of time frame. So we are coming down, though. It does look way overbought when you look at the 4 hour, oversold, meaning that you should expect some kind of pump in the long term. So if you take this trade, or if you took this trade and you're looking for it to come down, be aware of this high trade lane right here. It could just absolutely space and miss this point of control. So make sure you take your profit responsibly along the way. And then when you get to the day chart, you are looking at a swing right now into an overbought sort of territory. And this is coming off of a red dot being printed, and that could signal a nice reversal. Now, anticipation here would be that this is about to move to the upside and establish this bigger point of control up here. And again, if you're playing this on time frame, it doesn't matter what time frame you're playing, but if you are playing it on these time frames, then you did see it come to the value area low. You made the buy, it came all the way up here, just ripped its way right through into this area. Gigantic move for you. And then if you bought this on the way down and shorted it, then you saw it come down here. If you sold out of fear, that's okay, because you made nice profits on both ways. But it came back up into the value area high. Then you took your short all the way down. And guess what happened? Over the course of like 7 or 8 days, thinking that it would never happen, it did happen. Remember, these charts are pretty simple. You get wildness every once in a while, but this is human emotion that's happening right here. And you see it ranging right there at the 50 SMA right now on the day. Now, on this 1 hour, let's zoom back in and show you what I think is probably going to happen if there is a breakout. And I don't think that there will be, but if there is a breakout to the upside, then I would expect to see this move still, that we would come down into this range, and then we would come up and test right about here. And the reason it would be right about here is because this 200 SMA is coming down into this range right now. So I would think that we'll probably wick or come over here and at least test this range one more time. because there is a spot right here. Now, with that being said, it does appear to be coming down still. We are still looking at declining movement. So a little bit weird, but stick with me here. Now, what is GhostDAG? The short version. GhostDAG allows us to make a chain out of the parallel blocks of the block DAG, which results in the same security guarantees provided by the Nakamoto consensus, but with increased throughput and lower confirmation times. The fact that Kaspa allows parallel block creation via a block DAG is just the start. Now we need an ordering mechanism that sort of transactions into a linear stream of events. Otherwise, we won't know if the sender actually has the required funds to send a transaction or if they were already spent in another parallel block. And that is exactly what GhostDAG does. And it also takes care of, in case of a conflict between two transactions that spend the same funds, the protocol will eventually choose one of them. An attacker with less than 50% of the hash rate that wants to reverse a transaction has chances that are diminishing exponentially as long as more time passes since the transaction was sent. And under normal circumstances, any transaction will be confirmed after 10 seconds. Double spending a transaction after that time requires a very high hash rate. This is the fastest proof of work protocol that exists currently. In addition to GhostDAG, Michael Sutton and Yanan Sampolinsky are working on a new ordering mechanism called DAG Night, where instead of the 10-second confirmation time guaranteed by number 3, the confirmation time adapts automatically by the internet speed, which means any improvement in the network conditions of the miners and any optimization in the block validation algorithm will also speed up the confirmation time. This is the possibility exists here for just some really cool stuff. Now, this, by the way, October 27 of 2022. So we're gonna dig into this as we get going. But GhostDAG, the short version. GhostDAG allows us to make a chain out of the parallel blocks of the block DAG, which results in the same security guarantees provided by the Nakamoto consensus, but with increased throughput and lower confirmation times. That's what we're going to look at today. That's what we're checking out today. I'm going to show you a little chart of it. And this is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.